They would concentrate on, okay, Robert Plant had a really high range, so they would just find a singer that could sing a high range and forget about how great the riffs were, or the melodies, or the music. That was all sort of left behind. And I think for us, we just didn't want to completely abandon music that we liked, so we sort of put it in there. And we were not always loved. We were sort of hated for a while.
Really?
Yeah. I remember playing like Vancouver, Canada, and like ashtrays whizzing past my head.
Jesus Christ.
Because I always thought of those as good shows, though. We felt like,
of course,
if that's happening, maybe we're onto something. We know something they don't know. You know?
Yeah, I think that was it, because like not being in Seattle at the time and that kind of being the epicenter of what was going on, you guys were ahead of the curve. As to what was going to kind of take off in the country. You kind of saw it building there, and the rest of the country and Vancouver apparently had to kind of catch on.
Yeah, I always thought of it as like, you got this Whitesnake video with the guy whose model wife or whatever is doing the splits on a variety of Jaguars, right? And it's kind of what hip-hop does sometimes, which is separating the artist from the audience and like basically throwing it in your face, like, you ain't gonna be me and you're never gonna have her. And then you see like Smells Like Teen Spirit, which is probably a catchier song in the pop world, and with a youthful aggression, but with three guys. One guy's like 6'9", one guy's like 5'5". And they just look like the same people that you go to high school with. And I think that was the key factor in like this tremendous cultural shift was like, okay, we don't, seeing a video of Motley Crue coming down in the helicopter is kind of cool, but this is cooler, and this is what we've been missing.
Unattainable.
Yeah,
is what that was. That was rock and roll. And that it just seemed to happen so quickly too.
Which
like really,
and the fans do that. Record companies don't do that. There is no kind of marketing that can make that happen like that quickly. That was literally like a whole bunch of young rock fans that said, "Oh, this is what we've been wanting."
Being in that atmosphere in Seattle, were you as taken by Smells Like Teen Spirit as the rest of the country was? How that was kind of like, wow, what the hell's going on here?
I remember Ben Shepherd coming into a Soundgarden rehearsal before they had even made that record, and said, "Yeah, I saw Nirvana last night," and he got the name wrong. He said they had this song. Smells Like Teenage Spirit. It's amazing. I think it's going to be a huge hit. Which is weird hearing him even say that. Yeah. And that was probably like 8 months before it was recorded. But it was like that, they would play in front of 100 people. And that was around the time when that talk started happening, like, it's not just an indie scene. This is something that can be like new rock and roll for the masses kind of thing.
And then you got the pissed off fans that were there from the beginning going, "Sell out, man. Always. What are you doing, man? Sorry. People like us. What can we do?"
Yeah, you liked us, but the other people aren't allowed to?
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Because everybody kind of wants to think they're a little cooler than everybody else. So if other people start liking you, it's like, wait, I thought I was too cool.
Yeah, exactly.
No one's that cool to like these guys.
Exactly. It happens.
Yeah. We got to get Chris out of here so he can sleep.
Yeah, go to sleep, Chris.
It's Chris Cornell. The solo CD is Carry On. It's I tracked through it last night. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Very, 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 very cool.
Even though you didn't play, we love having you in. You're a great conversation, man.
Thank you.
Really cool to talk to you.
Next time I'll play, I'll get some other Jim Croce kind of.
Yeah, do that.
What is the Don't Mess Around with Slim? Or
don't.
What are some of the big hits before he died?
Bad Leroy Brown.
There you go. That was
Superman.
Yeah.
He's the baddest man in the whole damn town.
He's actually good live. If you see him doing that stuff live, he's great.
Well, really?
Yeah.
All right. Also,
for getting your DeLorean.
For everybody in New York, Chris Cornell's doing Afternoon Drive on this fine radio station.
Yes.
92.3 K-Rock from 3 to 7 today. So, Chris Cornell, always a pleasure.
Thank you.
It's Carry On, his latest CD. Check it out.